Alright guys, is this thing on?
Break the camera.
Is this thing on? Wow. That's what my poem's gonna be about. Eyeballs. So I'm supposed to like write a poem. I'm very confused. But I have to write a poem about a topic, so I'm gonna write it about eyeballs. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it. But yeah, I'll get back to you once I have a few lines written down. So guys, quick update, I've made it. I've written 3 words and I'm already stuck. I've now made it, 2 lines in. It's really bad, you probably can't even read it because my handwriting, but it's really bad and I can't take it seriously. But you know, we're going. We're 2 of the 20 lines. We're 1/10 of the way done. I'll keep you updated. Quick little update. I have almost filled out a note card. I realized halfway through that it didn't sound like a poem, so I'm like, gotta start making it rhyme, you know? Get a poem going. So, the first 4 lines don't rhyme whatsoever, and now the last 4 lines I just made all rhyme. This is gonna be so bad. Alright, update. I have finished now my second note card with all 20 lines in total. Couldn't tell you what I wrote down. I kind of just like started the whole eyeball thing, and then it went to like a suicide joke, and then went to like motivational stuff, and then went back to the eyeball again. So yeah, my poem's been completed. Hopefully I can read it. Yeah, we'll go with that, sure. I don't even know if you can consider this poem. I kind of just wrote down random lines that my brain was like processing. But you know, we made it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is poem time. I've been known to be a great poet. So let's get this thing started. Alright, so I finished the poem. It's a little weird, it's a little depressing, but it's just what popped in my head, and it's pretty much the reason behind why I wrote this. It's about like finding yourself and following paths, even if they're unknown, even if they're scary, because you have to find yourself. You have to figure out what you need. And that's what this poem is about. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Bailey. So they wrote down some poetry on some note cards. These guys have, I don't think, ever written a poem, or if they did, it was probably just as bad as the ones that they wrote, maybe. I have a poetry class, so not that I'm any expert or anything, but I've read some pretty decent poems, so I kind of have like a idea for, I guess, what a good poem would be, and the things to look for in it. So I'm really excited to see them act out their poems and
Act it out.
Act? I can't act this out. Oh my gosh, this is so cringy.
Alright, so
The first line. Alright.
They are the light that guides us. Or more the perceivers of light, you could say. They have many beauties, and determine the beauties too. Many working parts. Without them, we'd be farts. I just started rhyming there. Okay,
is this a riddle?
Kind of, I guess.
Okay.
I can't imagine seeing a world without them.
Without
'Cause it-
parts?
No, what?
Oh, sorry.
Because it's kind of impossible without them. They can be deceiving by misperceiving. Without them, you'd have to rely on a stick and a hope to die. Okay, maybe that was a little dark. But that's kind of the point, eh?
What?
Do you know the item? Oh, no, that's that. Okay. Lost without sight. A world with no light. All left to do is fight. Fight for life. Okay, that's besides the point. Can you guess what item I speak of?
You're literally did it right.
Close enough to a poem. All you paid attention to was the fart.
Was it a fart?
No!
Okay.
I said without them you'd be a fart.
Without parts?
So
That's
basically a puff of smoke or something.
Don't focus on the fart!
Okay, to be honest, the fart is kind of what threw off like the whole riddle, because then I was like, okay, this has to be something with
Focus on
fecal matter or something.
I think it's about jewel pods.
No,
It might be
focus
about
more on
you.
the perceiving of light.
You said that's,
Determine beauties.
yeah, no, just not helping me.
I can't imagine seeing a world without them, because that's kind of impossible.
So it's the sun,
No.
but doesn't that fit in the confines of what you just said?
Them.
Yeah, well, you can refer to the sun as them.
Without them,
Stars?
you'd have to rely on a stick. And hope to die.
Fire?
No.
Automobiles?
Okay, that was even a good one.
Lost
You said
without
fire.
a sight.
Fire
All
is
left
sight.
to do is
A
fight.
really good one.
No, go back to this one then. Or more the perceivers of light.
I don't know. So, what is it?
It's an eyeball.
I'm sorry, but the fart thing is...
You want to know how I got that idea? I turned on the camera. I'm like, oh, is this on? It's like right next to my eye. I'm like, oh, that's what my poem's gonna be on. They can be deceiving by misperceiving, like if you're colorblind.
I like that. Sounds like a
Misperceived.
rap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's...
be deceived by whatever you said.
Misperceiving.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting at some points. Like I said, you had some good lines, but when you started throwing the farts around, that kind of throws off the
Wow.
the
Okay,
answer.
just eliminate the fart. Then.
What's his grade, teacher?
Wait, so what was the stick part then?
Like a walking stick, blind stick.
You were really.
And I feel like
without them, you'd have to.
rely on a stick and a hope to die.
And
Because I feel like you'd be suicidal if you're blind. No. That's why I said. Okay, maybe that was a little dark. But that's the point, eh? Get it? Because if you don't have eyes, it's dark.
Why the
Get
A at the end?
Because I.
You
I
should
don't know, I was
have
like,
did a
hey.
Canadian pun after that.
That actually is a good line when you explain it.
Yeah, and then I said lost without sight in a world with no light. All left to do is fight. Fight for life.
Now Tyler's turn.
This poem is called The Forest.
I like the title, very creative.
The first time Bailey brought up the poem video, my idea was a forest.
Hey.
Okay, ready? Is this the front? Yeah. Walking through an empty forest. Nothing but silence. Trees gone, bare from winter frost. I am alone. Where will the path I follow take me? To a valley of prosperity? To a pit of demise? Or is it something unseen? Something unknown? Something untouched? I follow this path to find the answer. I follow this path to find myself. How was that?
Pretty decent. Once again, with you, Tyler, you kind of have a lot of strong lines, like trees gone, bare from winter frost. I like the idea of just trees being stripped away of that snow and stuff like that. The thing I guess I would say is it kind of has like that typical message of being alone and stuff and trying to find your way. Which I guess is interesting when talking about the forest.
Forest.
The forest.
My path is what I choose. I'm just making my own path.
Mine's about eyeballs. Yay.
Look at. Focus!
So, Isaac, since you went first, and this is a competition, keep in mind.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Well, I wrote about a forest.
I wrote about
Isaac.
eyeballs.
on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving you a 6.5.
Oh, that's a
D! I like D's.
So, it's a good poem, especially when you explain it out. As the reader, you gain your own interpretation of it and stuff like that, or you gain your own understanding of it and stuff like that.
You guys are just
So-
smart.
Now, Tyler, your grade is
A 12.
Yes, sir.
a 7.2.
That's a C minus. Nice one.
Thanks, C's get degrees.
Yeah, so 7.2. I thought it was overall more poemy. Kind of just felt like it had more poem to it, and I would rate it a bit higher if it kind of just feels like a classic poem, kind of where it fits in the trope of like.
Robert Frost would be proud of you.
That's literally why I picked the forest, is because whenever I see Robert Frost poems, the background is always a picture of a forest.
He has his like take the road less traveled or whatever.
Yes.
Is that him?
Yeah, you're right.
And that's where you got your pathway.
Yes.
You got the frost on the trees.
So not only so it's so it falls under kind of just like a typical poem, and nothing like really stands out about it, like in terms of the message and stuff like that. Like it's a typical message that you see across poetry. Nothing revolutionary, but I like that
That's
the
a
idea
war.
and stuff. Like I said, more poemy is kind of what it felt. And now knowing that you copyrighted a lot of Robert Frost,
I didn't copyright nothing.
it almost makes me want to downgrade it more. But
Alright, if you liked that video, make sure to subscribe. And hit the like button.
Hi!
Puff, daddy puff puff, daddy 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 puff, daddy puff puff.